Hi, welcome to Rye's Room. I'm Ryan, this is my room. I don't have much to say tonight except, remember that story that I dictated on YouTube a while back, Testing the Limits? How I sent it to a publisher for consideration and had to ask the publisher if I'd be selling my rights away if I did that on YouTube? Well, as far as I know, the rights are fine, but I heard back from the publisher today and they're not interested. They just don't think that it'll be suited to their magazine after the third go round. So I can't say that they didn't give me a shot. They did. I have to tell you though, I'm a little discouraged because I believe in this story, folks. I wouldn't have put it on YouTube if I didn't, and I wouldn't be sending it out if I didn't believe in it. And you know, I'm gonna be 37 this year, and it feels like I have to start getting stuff done. I think I've said that before. And this is one of the things that I really want to get done, but oh well. For a very brief time, I considered just giving up. That was me being discouraged about it. But the fact of the matter is, I got a couple of problems when it comes to giving up. The problems are genetics. My father's German. My mother's Irish. So, I'm pretty stubborn. And yet, I do not like to drink beer. Which actually probably makes me some sort of traitor to my ancestry, considering Irish and German really like their beer. Not too sure where I came from then. But anyway, let's move on to what else I wanted to talk about. Tomorrow is T-Day. I did not say D-Day. T-Day. What do I mean by that? Tooth Day. Or I guess I could have said D-Day too, because I'm going to the dentist. And they're going to take an x-ray of my mouth to figure out if the tooth over here has to come out, just like its colleague over here had to come out. And, you know, I'm not really looking forward to that. Sure, it's going to have its perk, because I'm going to get laughy gas again. Little nitrous oxide going. That's going to be fun for a while. But after that, then I have to deal with, you know, the gauze and the gunk and the stuff in my mouth, and it's just no. Afraid the laughy gas isn't worth it either. But I will be sure to let you guys know how that goes. And something else to look forward to. I will be posting the first part of another story that I wrote a while back. In fact, I can't really say that. It was so long. I finished it only just recently, and I finished my first edit only recently. I have more work to do on it, but it's something that I worked on for quite a while. I'm pretty proud of it, and it came out extremely well, I think. And I'll give you a little preview now. It's a Star Wars story. Yes, I am a Star Wars fan. Sure, you can call me a geek if you want to. You know, I just like that story ever since I was a kid. This is part of my childhood. This story I wrote while another story arc was going on through the official line called The New Jedi Order. The New Jedi Order, excuse me. And the problem that I have with, you know, the concept, the Star Wars concept now, at least dealing with the characters that I grew up with, is that the overall stories have just grown too dark. You know, I think part of the formula that made the original trilogy, if I may use that term, such a success was the happy ending. The first Star Wars had a happy ending, and the last Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, also had a happy ending. And even Empire Strikes Back had a sort of a romantically heroic ending. It wasn't happy, but it was there was a hint of optimism there. And I think that the hint of optimism, the romantic heroism, is what the authors and what the editors are going for now. And maybe that just goes with the age of the audience for the original trilogy. I don't know. Everyone's about my age. And maybe that just comes with the territory. But it seems to have lost something for me. And as I was writing this story, like I said, I was writing it hand in hand with the official line for this storyline. So every time something major would happen in this storyline, I would modify my story to merge with that. And but in my story, I try to recapture the idea of the happy ending. I try and there's a certain edge to it. I don't deny that. It's not an ideal ending by any means, but it is happy. It's not quite what I have come to expect now from the concept. So we'll have to see what you all think about it. I wrote it in a style that hopefully makes it accessible to anyone, even people who don't usually read Star Wars stuff. People who aren't familiar with the concept, I hope can still enjoy the story. So there's a little bit of explanation there. There's a lot of history interwoven in, just to get people up to speed who maybe aren't as familiar. But I don't think it bogs down the story. And it does deal with characters that I've created. And there's some of my better characters. This is by no means all of what I write. I do write other things. But this story has turned out so well in my mind that I want to share it. And this is how I'm choosing to share it. So I'll be debuting the first 4 parts of that very, very quickly here. And this is sort of my preamble into it. So be on the lookout for that. So after tomorrow, I will let everyone out there know what happened with my tooth and whether or not it has to get yanked. And thank you to everybody who checked out my response to iJustine's wisdom tooth experience. That has become my my #1 hit generating video on my channel. Last time I checked, I was edging at around 620 hits, and that's the most I've ever gotten. So thank you for that. I hope some of you stay and check out more of my stuff, and maybe I'll even get a few more subscribers. So here's hoping. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll talk to you either way, probably tomorrow, if not Saturday. And take care. Stay warm wherever you are. And I'll see you soon in Rise Room. Bye for now.